So I'm sorting out all the bayonets here, getting ready to just sell them all, and found this guy, this old Gold AK from the pile. So this is an AK that I built a long time ago out of a G kit. If you look really close on the side here, up here you can see there's a G on it. This is a Romanian G kit, and at one point for some reason I painted it gold, probably for photographs. And it's not really made out of solid gold. It's actually not a good material to make firearms out of. Now I made this one into a underfolder, and this is one of the guns I learned how to bump fire with, and I figured this might be a good illustration of a couple of situations with an AK. If you don't heat treat the receiver well, then what will happen is the holes aren't hardened and problems can happen, and ovaling of the holes, and eventually to where let me try to show you. There's some wiggle on this trigger that shouldn't be happening, and that's because these holes have ovaled. And because this one's painted gold, I think you can see pretty easily what we're talking about. Now that pin didn't get smaller. That pin is hardened, but I didn't harden the stamped metal, sheet metal of this receiver when I built it. And this hole got all ovaled out and it won't even stay in there. And this one stays in on this side because it's a mushroomed pin, but on this side, nothing. So, yeah, just an example of when we were folding these things and heat treating them with a torch and a bucket of oil, and it didn't work real well. But it definitely lasted long enough to learn how to bump fire off of it. And now, although technically it's still a firearm, it's effectively inoperable. Trigger mostly fell out of it. It just was there for looks. And I'd have to pull it all apart and put a new receiver on it. So instead, I painted it gold. Well, I leave it painted gold, and probably used it for a prop in a couple of videos back in the day. So what would you do with a gold AK that needs a new receiver to work again? Feel free to leave some comments. And until next time, thanks for watching. Thank you for supporting our projects. If you'd like to buy us a cup of coffee, check out our Patreon channel.
The guys and gals at gunwebsites.com encourage you to take a CCW class every year, practice at least once a month, and carry every day. Thank you for watching gunwebsites.com.